The guy just accidentally cut down a hornet's nest, so he ran out with the chainsaw swinging in his hand. But a group of college students saw him and thought he was a chainsaw killer. They all screamed and ran away. Out of nowhere, a young man ended up running the same path as the man. One was freaking out thinking he was being chased. The other was just running from hornets. But pretty soon, the young man realized the guy wasn't after him at all, and the man looked just as confused. Before the young man could figure it out, he ran straight into a tree branch and got impaled. He died without ever knowing. The guy was just trying to get away from hornets. Tucker came home with bumps all over his face. He told his buddy Dale what just happened. He must be allergic to bees or something, because he was running like a bat out of hell. Meanwhile, the students who ran away showed up at the spot where their friend died. They thought the killer left the body as some kind of warning. Fuming with anger, they decided to split up and get revenge. To stop the tree branches from hurting anyone else, Tucker threw them all into the wood chipper. But just then, one of the college kids showed up and saw it. By accident, thinking of how his friend died, the young man pulled out a small knife and rushed at Tucker. When he wasn't looking, Tucker quickly reached out and tried to pull him out. But just then, a couple of young women nearby saw the whole thing. To them, it looked like the killer had claimed another victim. He pulled out the young man, just half of him. Okay, meanwhile, Dale was digging a hole with the young woman to build an outdoor toilet, but some students were hiding nearby and saw them. They thought the young woman was being forced to dig her own grave by those two psychos. One guy in a green shirt couldn't take it anymore and rushed out, but he tripped over a rock, fell into the hole, and got impaled by a stick. Dale was so shocked he almost peed his pants. Afterward, Dale carried the injured young woman into the cabin, feeling terrible. Right then, Tucker ran back in and said, "Dale, I swear this kid threw himself into the wood chipper while I wasn't even looking." Dale looked shocked and said, "I had one too." As soon as he saw the hole I dug, he couldn't wait to jump right in. After a bit of back and forth, Tucker came to a serious conclusion. These college kids came here for some kind of death party. Tucker looked uneasy. If they could hurt their own, what would they do to the two of them? Dale thought about calling the cops, but Tucker stopped him. "There are bodies everywhere," he said, "and we're both covered in blood. No way they'll believe us." What they didn't know was that the students had already called the police, and just as they were dragging the body out to get rid of it, they came face to face with the officer. Stepping out of his car, the two quickly tried to explain. Bunch of college kids showed up and started offing themselves, but the officer didn't buy it. He narrowed his eyes, rested his hand on his belt, and said,